Somebody asked me yesterday, they said, drinking water at a party, isn't that what you coach people to do? And I said, no, that's not what I coach people to do. Sure, if people want to drink water at a party and aren't drinking, that's totally up to them. But for me, what I like to do is I like to bring new, healthy, mind altering substances that are more safe for me that I know is not going to give me a hangover, right? Because they're fun. You're kind of in the zone. You're hanging out with other people who are drinking. You're just not drinking the same stuff. They might think you're drinking the same stuff, but you're not. Now, for example, this right here. What do you think this is? It says Free Athletic Brewing Company Free Wave Hazy IPA. Looks like a beer, right? On the top, very small, says non alcoholic brew. Tastes exactly like a beer. Even is super hoppy, like a very hoppy IPA, which it is, but there's no alcohol content. Now you're probably wondering, like, why do you want to drink a non-alcoholic beer? What's the point? First of all, kind of hanging out. You're not like rubbing in your face, everybody's face, like, hey, guess what? I don't drink. I'm drinking water, right? You're drinking with everybody else, right? So you're just kind of fitting in. And then if somebody says, "Oh, whoa, no, it's cold," and if somebody asks you, "Oh, what kind of beer is that?" You can explain it to them. Hey, yeah, this is Athletic. It's a really hoppy IPA. Even have them try it. Now, on top of that, what I've been doing lately, which I kind of just discovered, is I mix my non-alcoholic beers with kava extract. And if you don't know what kava is, it's basically a tea that's made in the South Pacific, in like Fiji and Vanuatu, and they use it traditionally in ceremonies. And what it does is it basically kind of gets you kind of like feeling calm and relaxed, maybe a little bit chatty, but it's not alcohol. It's just tea. And you can add concentrate into your non alcoholic beer. So you're feeling a little buzz with everybody else. You're just not drinking. Because usually what happens with people who are all or nothing people, like myself, we drink one beer, then we drink two, then we drink three, then we drink four, then we drink five, then we make difficult, bad decisions, and it just goes downhill. Sometimes we do good, we have fun and things like that. But if you're trying to go on to the sober journey, this is a great alternative. And the kava is tasteless. So I want to go over another item, which is actually like kava infused kombucha. Now, this is a local vendor named Living Vitality. God Daniel makes these. They are incredible. So it's basically kombucha, which heals your gut, and then mixes in the kava, which kind of like um, it chills you out, calms you down, and kind of like I said, makes you a little chatty. It makes you feel it's a little bit different, right? It's not like gonna knock you out. It's not gonna make you feel like you're on Molly or anything, but it does make you feel a little bit different, almost like you had a beer, right? So the next thing that I drink as well, if let's say you're like going to the party and you want to dance, completely different vibe. Those vibes are for like you're just chilling, you're having some conversation at a house party. But here is different vibe. Let's say you want to go dance, you want some energy. Well, then I would drink some yerba mate, right? And what is yerba mate? Well, it's another tea that's very common over in the southern parts of South America. I would say the most famous is Argentina. Argentinians love their mate. And basically what it is, it's a gourd that's hollowed out and you can put loose leaf tea in. And then when you add warm water, you let it soak for about 5 minutes and then you drink it through this bombilla, right? Which is basically a straw that filters out the loose leaf tea. And it gives you energy, like sustained energy, not like jittery energy like coffee, but it gives you sustained energy. You can drink it throughout the night. And it's such a great conversation starter. If somebody's like, "Hey, what are you drinking?" You're like, "Oh, I'm drinking some mate." And then you can kind of give the history behind it and where it's drank and what happens and like what type of caffeine's in it and talk about the mate and the bombilla and everything, right? So it's a cool conversation starter to where you can give a little bit of culture that you've learned from drinking the yerba mate or from drinking the kava so that you can kind of like share a story and actually like teach people something that they've never heard of, right? Instead of just being like, yeah, I'm drinking Corona, you're adding some value to the conversation and you're able to talk about something that most people haven't heard of, right? So, do I drink water at a party? I mean, maybe if I'm trying to hydrate, but I'm not going to be the sober guy in the corner drinking water. I'm going to be the guy, life of the party, drinking mate, freaking dancing, sharing it with all of my friends. Why? Because it's an opportunity to create conversation. And when people think like, oh, I drink just to be social, let me tell you what, when you go to a party and you have one of these, it stands out a lot more than if you have a Bud Light in your hand. And it is a conversation starter, 100%. And what's cool about mate is traditionally when you drink it, you share it with other people. So like let's say you put like half of this as loose leaf tea, then you fill it up with hot water, it creates one mate for you to drink. And you drink it all the way to the bottom until it's slurped. So you go I can't really do it without the water, but you know what I mean, like slurps. And then if somebody else wants to try it, you tell them kind of the rules. Don't move the bombilla. Wait for 5 minutes until it is nice and warm and like infuses in with the loose leaf tea, and then you drink it until completion, and then you share it around. So talk about social. That is like the definition of social is having a mate and sharing it with your friends and sharing the story. So you don't need alcohol to be social. And what happens when you have caffeine? You have a little bit of energy. You might be a little more talkative. You might be a little more prone to dance instead of just feeling like you have low energy. So those are just three drinks that I drink. There's many more. There's cacao. There's a green drink that I drink. And why? Because it's either stimulates you, it brings you up for like a dance party and you want to just have as much energy as you can, or it chills you out if you're just kind of having conversation, relaxing, those type of things. So why do I not drink water? I drink other substances that are mind altering, that are safe and healthy for me, so that I can enjoy my time, be with everybody else on the same level, and invoke conversation that is stimulating and can create a social atmosphere because you're simply standing out and you're able to teach somebody something new. So then the conversation might come up that I'm not drinking, that I'm sober. But I'm not going to just be like, hey, guess what? I'm sober. I have my sober badge. If that's you, cool. For me, not really, unless I get into the conversation. So hope you have a beautiful night. If you are newly sober, try out these things. And if you are just interested, sober curious, or you're on dry January and you're kind of struggling a little bit, check out these things. I literally bought all these things on Amazon. Besides this I got at Publix. This I bought on Amazon. This I bought on Amazon. The mate I bought on Amazon. Shoot me a message if you want some links. But I'm telling you what, if you like hazy, like IPAs, these are next level athletic. Anyway, have a beautiful night. Shoot me a comment if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Much love. See you tomorrow.